message from Canada for the world, an invitation in Thanksgiving. Everything has significance. Everything is a sign if I can see. Today, the sun's rays purify for us the energy of Mercury. Today is Remembrance Day, and in October we celebrated Thanksgiving. Interesting metaphor when you look at how we humans have been living. Grateful and thankful for what we can elect. See in our minds that we choose what to project. Although peacefulness is the way of our natural being, with traditions unquestioned, extinctions, what we are seeing. An environmental movement greenwashed with one word, sustainability. Somehow in this caring, we forgot our inherent responsibility to have a voice for the planet and all her inhabitants. For we know wholeheartedly we cannot trust our governments. Even though these institutions are filled with people who care, systems of oppression are at work, and they're in no way fair. So much incredible work being done here in seclusion. It's time for one platform, embracing all with inclusion. This work for ecology, peace, and justice. Unity, the miracle we await, because it's just us. There's only one energy source. That is everything. Creator in all, the energy doth ring. Individuated experience enabled by ego, fantastically keeping track of everything we know. We can understand this to be our nervous system, experiencing sensation, judging without wisdom. It's the secret of aging, ego's thought system of separation, hence why adults were never able to manage a reparation. Growing acidified from carbs, and ag, not silver, grew the empire. This, our global addiction to sugar carbs, now makes your soul for hire. Daily exposure to carbs, sugar at every turn, how difficult this makes it for us to really learn. Such short attention spans, constantly seeking the next rush or high, a dose of anything that signals dopamine to add to the earthly lie. The truth of our DNA so similarly familiar, our one earthly family, full of all the peculiar. Look at what we've created with our human ingenuity. Let us use this to enable life in its perpetuity. Share our earthly resources to enable our healing, so equanimity and brotherhood remain the common feeling. It may at times seem that we really don't care, yet we just need a visual to remember we share. In our minds, we understand and know this caring to be true. It's in the awareness of you are me and I am you. We know we're all in this together as one. Time to say this, announce it, and now make it done. Say it with an action of creative unity. Show us that you're choosing to be creatively free. Create something that's black and white to be worn, and watch how quickly the conversation is born. The conversation about our global predicament. Let the truth be told, for this objectification and exploitation is getting rather old. An ancient story of egregious dominance and subordination, when in fact we've always been but one earthly nation. The sun shines equally, impartially on all. Shall we not finally hear the earth's loving call? Calling all those who love her and know her as our source, for in unity we ignite our creative force. We didn't sign up for this gross prostitution of our souls. It's pretending we don't see that rakes spirit over the coals. There is a way to be integrating, celebrating into our daily existence by simply remembering our brother and this our beautiful earth, the all's subsistence. Our joyous reminding, the elevation of human consciousness, a truth-telling of what's happened here, and a grieving of global oneness. Then look upon the world and see black and white, observe in amazement at how quickly we unite, sidestepping violence because we have what we need. Imagine with me and see no more earthly greed. No borders or rules that constrain and impede the most altruistic form of anarchy. It is indeed. and the heavens would sing down, humanity, Godspeed, and we will finally know what it is to be freed. With our new way, there's no right and wrong, for in this new world, we will all just get along. We'll figure this out, keeping global dimming in mind. The work we do won't be at all like a daily grind. With joy, we contribute our body's energy for the good of the whole. Can you already see yourself? Can you picture and understand your role? Surely there's some part of life here you love and wish to protect. In coming together, our ways we shall forgivingly correct. Say nothing of addictions, for our unity is healing. Layer by layer, we'll begin the peeling. For us and her, and all that is here, as things do end. Now let go of fear. Let us watch her regenerate as best she can. If we get out of the way, we see it already began. Speak the truth of what you know. Let's use this platform. Share your story so we can know what you inform. What story would you partake in if you saw it were enacted? How about the one we weave of the social bug contracted? There's one last very important point to be made. It all exists in language, this entire charade. With this awareness, we must take it all apart, look at the gifts within, and create a happy start. For some lexicographer called us humans smart, Homo sapiens the name of this earthly art. We have creative force, each and every one. Commune with it, express it, and have lots of fun. Some constrain it, enslave it, pretending the illusion's real, working for money, and forgetting how they really feel. With excitement there will be a great excision, our motive for money plucked with great precision. No more destruction. Let us grow topsoil and humus to nourish ourselves and skin the earth with the newness. So many items the truth-telling will mention, so here we can finally let go of tension. Knowing everything is working for the earthly good, this we need remember. Be sure it's understood. Imagine wasn't just a song, it was a vision. Truth? There's one energy here, meaning no division. It is now time to unite our intention and create one earthly voice, or remain ego's animal instincts. It's our ultimate choice. Will you step outside and show the world that you care? Create black and white to unite. And please do share. Take an inspirational deep breath and let go of fear. Feel this peaceful message and perhaps a healing, joyful tear. Let us put together the wisdom of all the life here and remember the joyous truth. Everyone is our peer. We are all one. I myself here am revealed. We are all in this together, all part of the field of consciousness which transcends time. To bring it all together, did we really need a rhyme? Not much is new here. It's all been said before, except perhaps one thing that I'll keep in store. Let this platform speak the volumes it's meant to implore. For in this togetherness, a new way we'll explore. On our old violent ways, we will swiftly close the door. What of this idea of faith? Is it not what this is all for? They all speak of unity, of our natural brotherhood, but which faith remembers the earth, the truth of her motherhood? Let us finally come together in remembrance of her. Let's make it a celebration so all will join for sure, because the truth of our unity is known. Just look to your heart to see, there it is shown. The heart used science to help us understand creation when the Vedics just listened and understood her meditation. There was no way to prove but to know with faith, for God does not have one earthly face. Creator is in all its creations. Is this so hard to understand? With one voice we come together now, for the time is at hand. Step outside the illusion of time and take your brother's hand. Feel the illumination as the light expands. Look and see, look and see. Is this consumption who you choose to be? Release the vehicle, gift given of this sensate wonder, perceiving beauty and equanimity that puts fear asunder. Look and see, is this really who you choose to be? Defiling this gift, this vehicle, our human body, or the larger celestial heavenly being, our dying earth, whose murder we are not seeing. But here's no guilt. Our creative unity is freeing. Our freedom comes from remembering our one earthly being. Listen to that little voice who's talking all the time and choose to love some part of this rhyme. This saying, do unto others, a beautiful salve that heals the moment of ego interaction. Unity remembered is the atonement. Let's make their holy prophecies come true and simply remember you are me and I am you. And for this, I thank you. Thank you for this opportunity to share my truth with you, for this is how I am released from guilt, announcing to the world the truth of my existence. Born into this world of consumption and selfishness, I have done both. I am the all of it, at both extremes. For my truth, the utmost foundational thought that has guided me since childhood is global unity. Love. We cannot feel guilty for what we have done. Step outside to create a new future, one where we weave the stories of the world into a peaceful collective version of the elevation of human consciousness. Remembering I share happiness, wholeness, and health with others, for there is only one source. Our acknowledgement of this is all that is needed, and nothing is needed. But interestingly, it is the first commandment, just to remember source. Source is one. This is the second coming of the Christ. It is the birth of Christ consciousness in your mind. But it's rather a switch, illumining your vision with love, where your senses are heightened, colors more vivid, taste signals individual buds to distinguish millions of miraculous atoms in the tongue alone. We are animal, given the gift of creative spirit. We need remember both to have one mind, one voice, for her and us and everyone here, from ants to elephants, from phytoplankton to fungi, for rocks and water, soil, plants, and air, remembering, honoring, loving all ecosystems here.